I don't normally film a mid-month wrap-up. I've done it literally only a couple of times before, but I thought like I had to make one this month, and this is why this video is also late, is because I'm just having a terrible reading month. Welcome back, or if you are new here, welcome. My name is Katrina and I make bookish content here on this channel normally at least twice a week, and then movie reviews here at the weekend. However, yes, it's not been a great reading month so far, and so whilst I normally post Tuesday, Thursday, you are seeing this very much late, but we're going to do a bit of a mid-month wrap-up today. In the description box you will find all of my social links, including my blog and my Goodreads, where I do have reviews of a couple of these books on there already, so go and check those out for full reviews. I will leave my April TBR linked up above because I did have more of a bank of books to pick from, and I thought that that would be helpful. However, the books this month have been kind of really quite polarizing, and so I thought I would share it with you here, because you see people say, I read, 31 books this month, and I read so many books this month, and this was a 5-star read, and I often am saying that to you, but this month I'm really struggling, and so I decided to make this video for you. So it didn't start off terribly well when the first book of the month for me was the DNF. Didn't read I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson. I literally read half of this. I listened to the audio. I also have this physical book. It's a beautiful copy. And yeah, I DNF'd it. I did not finish listening to this one. I tried reading and I was just like, nope, even though we've got sketches and things like that in the book that go along with what the characters are doing, it just was not... I can't tell you anything about it, and that says an awful lot, and that's why I decided to DNF it, because it just was not grabbing me, it was not doing anything for me, and I was like, there are a whole load of other books on my TBR that I really want to get to. I'm not spending my time on this one. So this was my one for the Buzzwordathon challenge, which is things to do with space and galaxy terms. So this was Sun for that. So instead, I also have on my TBR Operation Sunshine, which also has sun in it. I have not started this yet, but I'm just telling you what I'm replacing it with. So hopefully when I come to pick up this one, it's so sunshiny. It will be better than I'll Give You the Sun. Then we have something that was a massive hit for me, and I absolutely loved it. I listened to the audio. I already have a full review on my blog, so you can go ahead and check that out. This one is The Best Is Yet to Come by Katy Colins. This one features Izzy and Arthur. Izzy has just had a baby. She has just welcomed new life into the world. Arthur has just lost his wife. He has just saw life leave this world, and so they have that in common. This is definitely cross-generational uplit. Loving that trend right now. Highly recommend. It's one of those books where you put it on, you started listening, or the equivalent, you open it up on your e-reader or as a physical copy, and you're like, oh yes, this feels good, this is gonna get me, I'm enjoying this. And it's quite a long audiobook for me. Like, my audiobooks tend to be not in the double digits, and this one was. And so for me to kind of like binge listen over basically 2 days, it's massive. And I loved it. And I have a full review on my blog telling you exactly why I loved it. Then we have one that didn't work so well for me. This is Honey Girl. The premise of this one is absolutely up my alley. We have Grace just got her PhD, but then she realizes that she got married in Vegas. And we see that play out from there. And I'm not going to read you any more of the synopsis, because I feel like I've been lied to. This book is not what the synopsis said it was going to be. I really wanted to love this one. I love the premise behind it, realizing that you've married some girl in Vegas and now you're going to kind of go back to your respective homes, but you want to go to New York and try and fit in with her life. It sounds really great, and it's got some of the key things that I love in a book. And yeah, no, it's another one where I feel like I can barely tell you anything about it. I just kind of put the audio on and let it play and was not engaged. I cheated on it with 2 other audiobooks. Like, that's not like me. Normally it's, an ebook, a physical book and an audiobook on the go, and that's it. But no, I was listening to other audiobooks whilst listening to this one, and started and finished books instead of listening to this one. Yeah, not great. Did not like this one, which is a real shame because I was excited about this one. Just like I was excited about I'll Give You the Sun, I have to say. Then we have one which I kind of knew I was going to like, and this one is lovely. This is Kid Innovators, which was sent to me for review by Quirk Books, and this is True Tales of Childhood from Inventors and Trailblazers. And this is one where you can just kind of like sit down, pick up a story, read that person's story, look at the illustrations, learn a little something new. I will say as well, this one smells really great. Like, I wish you could smell it. It's the like naked hardback, which I always like, and which Quirk does really well actually. Highly recommend. It's a middle grade. It's not going to be anything like super new that you don't already know, unless you are this target audience, in which case I'm sure you will find out some stuff about Steve Jobs and Jacques Cousteau and Madam C.J. Walker. But yes, I enjoyed this one. This one was good, thankfully. And then one of those audiobooks that I cheated on Honey Girl with was one from my NetGalley shelves that I've had waiting for review since before it came out. And this one is Never Always Sometimes by Adi Alsaid. It is two friends in their senior year of high school applying for colleges, going through the whole prom thing, all of that. And they have their like never list of things they'll never do, and they decide to attack that list in senior year of college. It was okay. As I say, I was compelled to listen to it all in one day. I started it and finished it in the exact same day. I happened to have a day where I was running lots of errands out and about in the car, and then I finished listening to it in the gym and the bath. It was just a little bit bland. I felt like the Never list could have had a little bit more on it. It felt quite predictable as to what was going to happen and what wasn't going to happen. And yeah, I was just left wanting a bit more. It was harmless. It was fine. But it like would sit right in the middle. If I was somebody that sat here and said, this is my star rating, it would kind of be a 2.5. Like, it was fine. Would I recommend it? No. There are better books out there about seniors in high school going through the whole prom application process and going to college and kind of even like sort of completing bucket lists and things like that. And so, yeah, it was all right. It's not going so well, is it? But then we'll end on a couple of positive notes here. I listened to and loved, and I've lost it now, loved, again, listened in one day, Broken by Jenny Lawson. I listened to the audiobook. I borrowed it from Scribd, or whatever it is from Scribd that you do. And it just had me laughing hysterically, literally sitting with my headphones on, doing other things whilst people were around me, crying with laughter. It was fantastic. It was just so good. Jenny Lawson is like your favourite friend with no filter, but while she's talking with that no filter, she's talking about, you know, very relevant things to do with mental health and to do with the way we treat one another and to do with like issues that she's come across, the amount of places that she's lost one shoe, the letter that she wrote to her health insurance, which I really, really related to and appreciated, and wish that my health insurance would listen to me when I tried to speak to them about things that I've been charged for that I should not have. And it was lovely. I have a full review of this one on my blog already, so you can read that if you click the link in the description box. And so, yeah, sort of ending on a positive note, but that's all I've read. As of filming this, I'm currently halfway through listening to The Lamplighters by Emma Stonex. And this is one of those that I saw everyone talking about, and so I put a hold on the audiobook with my library. I'm over halfway through it. The beginning, I think, is probably just very slow. As I was thinking about making this video for you, I thought I was going to have to include it because I was like, this is overhyped. This is so overhyped. However, just about at the halfway point. It's taken a bit of a turn and I'm a little bit intrigued now, and so I'll be back at the end of the month to tell you exactly what I thought of that one. And then I also just started reading with Haley A Taste of Home by Heidi Swain, and again, you pick it up and just like that feeling I was describing with The Best Is Yet to Come, you have that I'm in safe hands here. It's a Heidi Swain book, and there was this one line about like going home is the best medicine, or sometimes you just need to kind of like, I can't remember. I need to find the line. I'll make sure it's in my written review. So keep an eye on my blog. The book's out on the 29th of April. So the review will be coming up soon. But it was like this line could just describe perfectly, A, what I love about a Heidi Swain book, and B, like every Heidi Swain book and that feeling that it embodies. So we're keeping our fingers crossed for we're now at a turning point and things are going to get better. Once I have finished listening to the Lamplighters, my next audiobook listen will be The Guest List by Lucy Foley, because my hold on that has just come in. I'm also listening to, with Ollie, Taste a Peach by Taste a Peach or Like a Peach by David Chang, and that is going well. So fingers crossed that we've reached the turning point. But I did want to make this video and let you know that, you know, all is not always rosy in the booktubers world. And when we come with our end of month wrap up, sometimes it's been like a battle to get there. So I hope you enjoyed this slightly different video. Please let me know in comments how your reading month is going. I really hope it is going better than my reading month. I will be back with some Oscars week videos for you next week, and I will also have my Enchanted Fandom drinking vessel unboxing for you. And I am hoping, again, this has also gone wrong. I've been waiting for some books to come in the mail and they just haven't arrived. So there will be a book haul coming your way very soon as well. So make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss out on any of those videos mentioned. Hit that notification bell to be notified as soon as it goes live. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. I will be back with another video, hopefully for you very soon, all being well. So I will see you then. Thanks for watching.